of this information. Once it's been out there, it's going to be out there. If you miss it, you miss it. I can put it on YouTube for tomorrow. So if you miss any information, you'll have to check out my YouTube and get the replay. Okay. First, I think Sunshine's in here. I just want both parties to understand that this is a topic of conversation between you two. And Kaci has one other person that I told if he chooses to want to talk about it, he can, which is Daytona. She's involved as well. But other than that, if it's not between the three of you, I don't want to hear it. Are my mods in here? How many mods do I have in here? Hi, Tofia. Girl, you came to listen to the tea, girl. How many mods do I got? I got one, Victoria. Okay, there's Jazz. Girl, why you call me a hoe? Kendra, you know I love you, girl. No, you're not shy. Knock it off. We're going to get this over with at this point. I can feel the tension. We're just going to get it out there. This is what we're talking about today. So again, topic of conversation, you can, if you're trying to make your point or there was like a group discussion, make it a group discussion. Do not start name dropping people. Oh yeah, Tofia is my homegirl. I know some of you be like, what? But whatever, judge me all you want. At the end of the day, if you have to discuss any kind of group conversations to prove a point, let's leave it as a group conversation. Hi, princess. Yeah, Tofia be liking the queen's tea. We're not bringing in anybody else outside of the three people I named. Okay. There is explicit content going to be discussed. I have some of the receipts. If they choose to want to display these receipts, they will be up for a few moments to allow you guys to screenshot. We will not be leaving them up for long periods of time. Oh, thank you. That was cute. Both parties involved, I have a decent friendship with, so I am trying to come at this very non-biased. I'm going to give my opinions. They have gathered receipts. Oh yeah, I was late. I was late to class. There will be no rated X information, like no explicit photos, none of that being shared on this app. There may be some adult conversation that may be discussed, but nothing explicit in regards to like rated naughty. You know what I mean? Like, look, we're all adults. This is 18 and up. This is an 18 and up live. Okay. Like I said before, a lot of y'all be doing some adult stuff behind the doors of TikTok. Okay. I'm not here to judge y'all. We all make mistakes. Okay. Both of you made mistakes. I've heard both sides for the last few days. That's why we're here. Kaci is going to come up and speak. And when Miss Sunshine can, she is more than welcome to come up in a box. Okay. Yeah, no minors here today. I want you guys as the comment cousins, you're more than welcome to have your differences of opinion on whoever is speaking. I do ask, please, let's keep it respectful. I will not allow any LGBTQ negative comments, hate comments, transphobic comments in my comments section. My comment cousins know better. But if it turns into a situation, you will be muted for the whole live. Understood, guys? Also, one other comment I can see coming out of some of the comment cousins is SMEC shaming, adult content shaming, SMECs, anything adult SMECs. We're not We're not bashing. So please keep it demure in the comments. Kaci, are you ready to come up and start? Yeah, we're not KINK shaming, nothing. Yes, let's be mindful. I just want this to be over between these two. And I feel like everyone should have a voice, Kaci included. Okay, well, whenever you're ready, you can join a box.
Oh,
Hey. Hi.
how are you?
Don't you be fainting because Tofia in here listen to your business,
I'm
okay?
trying. My heart is beating out of my chest right now, Queen. Like, I'm fangirling so hard.
I know
Thank you.
she's pretty she's actually a pretty funny person, and she loves TikTok streets tea. She be feeding me the tea in other places on TikTok. So
Ooh, hook me up, Sophia. I like other people's tea better than I like my own.
right, can it be anybody else's but ours, right? So before we get started, and tell me that I'm telling the truth, okay? I've had back end. I hate that. I hate that I use it.
I hate it so much.
I've had behind the scenes conversations between you and me and also Miss Sunshine. You both are aware that you're bringing different types of receipts to each other tonight. Whether they're relevant or not, I will let you know because I'm going to be honest with y'all. Okay? That
Okay.
true? We've had our talks, right?
Yeah.
And you know that I've talked to Sunshine and she knows that I've been talking to you. So this is not a cornered, we're not attacking. This is not a surprise jump. You guys were both very aware that this live was about to happen. Correct? Okay.
Correct.
Okay, go ahead.
Shit. Um, I I don't even know where to start right now.
Why don't we start with a very brief history of you and Miss Sunshine becoming friends, maybe? Just kind of give us a rundown. Like, where did you meet her? Did you meet her in Petty's live? How'd that happen?
I'm pretty sure I met it like after Smash's lives. That's where I met like Ash Lark and yeah, once upon a time. That's where I met Ash Lark and Queen Witch and that whole gang. Sorry.
Mary, just breathe.
Yeah.
This is not going to be an attack on you or her. Okay? My
Yeah.
mods are good. We're going to make sure it stays as safe as we can. Okay?
Thank you. So yeah, we like started chatting back then. In like the springtime, and like we became quick friends. Like I thought she was really funny. We got along really well. I trusted her like a lot, and like yeah, I I don't know. Like I'm not gonna skirt responsibility for my part. I did like compliment her and stuff, and like if like feelings are formed like that, I can say that I probably had a part in like pushing that on.
Okay. So we can kind of let's sum it up a little. So you guys were just cool friends. You met
Thank
through
you.
Smashley somehow, and
Yeah,
you guys started to formulate maybe something closer than friendship at one point.
yeah.
Okay.
And then I don't know. It was like lots of conversation, like getting to know each other and stuff like that, and like PG-13. It never got to that point, but we pretty much it was just like fuck, man.
It's okay.
Like one
Take a breath. Just take a stop. They can wait. Take a breath.
It was like one conversation, like it was one night, where we had adult conversation and stuff, and I don't know, like I think like on both parts, like there was some like guilt, like we
Mhm.
both participated in it, like it lasted for most of the night, but like I feel like both of us definitely felt some like guilt for what we did afterwards. Like I apologized to her, and she let me know that she felt bad because she's got a good husband and stuff.
Mhm.
So we didn't do that again. And I thought we weren't ever gonna talk about it again.
Okay.
And then yeah, I just started hearing like on the streets from several like different people that she was not only like denying that that happened, but like literally lying and saying that like I don't know if it was for an ego boost or like if it hurt feelings or what it was about, but saying that like Casey's been trying to sleep with me and like trying to get with me and stuff, and I keep having to tell him to fuck off, and I'm a happily married woman and stuff like that, and just like right around the time that I'm breaking up with my ex and she's pushing the same narrative out, I wasn't very impressed, to say the least.
Mhm.
So yeah, I that's why we're having this conversation right now, and that's why this has kind of got pushed out the way it is, and
Okay.
especially with everything with Daytona. So yeah,
So if you take a breath, I'm gonna kind of back up and straighten out the story a little bit from what I've heard. Let me know if I'm wrong. Okay, with the
thank you.
5 minutes. Take a breath while I go over this. You guys formed a friendship. It turned into a flirtatious friendship. At one point, while you were single, you were not dating anyone. A moment happened between you guys via text message, right?
Yeah.
Was it? And it doesn't matter. I don't care what the form was. There was a conversation that got heated between you two in an attractive way. You guys then had a discussion afterwards and realized what you guys did was wrong.
Yeah.
And at that point, before this, how you feel is like an ego boost and that he's trying to just sleep with me, this, that, and the other. Did this happen when you began dating Daytona?
No, I like didn't like explicitly say that like um I can't in the disc. Sorry, but I told her that I have a like I'm with Daytona now, and like I can't remember the entire conversation, but I like pretty much said that because I don't want to disrespect Daytona, so like I didn't want her calling me her ticky tacker husband and stuff like that and
Okay.
anymore.
And then at that point, now when you asked her to stop calling you that in respects to Daytona, was the ego behavior had already started with her on the back end, saying that you're trying to sleep with her and she's a happily married woman, or did that happen after you asked her to stop calling you like TikTok husband and stuff?
Like one like I'm yeah, it was after that. It was pretty much like after pretty well into Daytona's and I's relationship. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I was clear when I heard your story the first time. Okay.
Yeah,
So it sounds like to me, and that it turned into a potential kind of like jealous ex girlfriend behavior, and then the what you consider the attacks was happening with the Daytona with you and Daytona dating. Miss Sunshine, we will get to receipts. I told Casey to bring what he has. Some of this
that's
may be hearsay, but we will allow Casey to show receipts, just like you'll be allowed to show receipts.
I did send some over to you.
Okay.
Um,
Let me see what I have.
like I just like what. I don't know what you guys would like to see. I don't want to put something that's going to humiliate her up there or something.
Do you have,
Um,
did you ever, I mean, I might have it in my shared because I have receipts on both sides. Did you happen to show any kind of aggressive behavior on paper during the time you were dating Daytona from Miss Sunshine? Like her saying anything about
it,
like you
it,
trying to sleep with her or that you're just a F boy, this,
that
that, and the
stuff,
third.
I don't like, I don't have anything on paper, just that I confronted her.
So how were
And
you
that,
hearing these
and
comments? Like, was it in a call? Were they in calls with her? Were they in group chat
no,
calls?
I was hearing that from several different people that she was saying that to. And that's why I approached her to be like, why would this kind of conversation happen? Like, if we swore that we were never going to talk about this again.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
So, yeah. And that, like, she's welcome to come
So
up here. And
yeah,
I,
she can join when she's ready. Whenever she's in a safe space. I think she was traveling for a minute. Um,
okay.
so right now, this is a lot of this sounds like it's coming from hearsay, from other people hearing her talk about it. Um,
Yeah, but it was confirmed by her.
it was confirmed by her. How, like in a call with her, or
Yeah, I called her
mhm,
to ask, like, because we were really close,
mhm.
obviously. So, I told her that if I ever had any issue, I'll talk to you about it. So I came to her, and yeah, she admitted it. So
Okay. And then
that was all. And I wasn't ever gonna make any. This wasn't gonna. This wasn't supposed to happen. This isn't supposed to be happening right now.
right, but
We've had like
clearly,
one or two calls ever.
mhm.
Um, what?
I mean, she are you not in a space yet, Miss? Hold on, let me check my receipts. Hold on a second.
Are you fucking kidding?
Okay, sorry. Can you hear me? I had to remind myself of what I had, so I can at least, if we don't have the ego type comments about you, I can ask her about other ego type comments that I do have receipts
Well,
on.
I'm actually just gonna say that right now because one of the main reasons that I like knew that this was true is because she's been doing the same thing on Petty.
Right, that is the receipts I do have. So I'm not
So,
saying that, I'm still not saying just because what she said about Petty makes it 100% true about what she says with you, but what I did read from those receipts was kind of it was very interesting to say the least, because what, like, I'm not sure what was the purpose of why she said it, um because it was absolutely not true. I can't say that that I can't, what she said, um we're not name dropping, we're just stating that there is behavior of bragging behaviors, and Petty is aware of it. He laughed it off. He thinks it's ridiculous, but he's not part of the problem. Can you come up in a box? We're not saying he's a part of this whole situation. I'm just saying, why would you have an ego about that? And maybe Casey, we should have waited and not have name dropped
I'm
Petty's
sorry.
name.
I apologize, but
But
sorry.
uh, at the same time, I could have edited it, I guess, and we could have, read it all. But,
But
it's It's a behavior that I don't understand, and I wish you could come up and talk to me about that.
Yeah,
Um,
and because I wasn't like when I like back when we were
no,
friends,
this is
like
not
when
he
I
said she. Hold on, this is not
no,
he
I'm
said
just
she.
saying
I'm
no,
just
no, I get that. I'm just saying that like I don't have very many receipts because I trusted her with like every ounce of my soul.
mhm.
So I wasn't screenshotting private conversations and like things that about myself that nobody else knows. I wouldn't do that to her. That's why the only receipts that I have are from like he said, she said stuff, and Discord that doesn't delete itself. But I don't really have anything on Snapchat because I'm not a shitty person, so I don't do that kind of stuff. But if you want, I can get down so she can come up and show you how she was doing that to me.
Yeah, if she feels more comfortable being able to speak without you in the box, I'm totally down for that. Um, yeah, the P name probably shouldn't have come up, but
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm shaking. Like
it's
I
okay.
don't
It's
understand. Like
okay.
it's
Nobody.
are you like is she? I don't understand. Like, are you denying that that conversation happened?
Well, it definitely did happen, but I'm just saying we should have watched name dropping because we're trying to
No,
be.
no. I mean, like, I'm. Did she, is she denying right now that
No, she's
that
just upset.
conversation
No,
happened?
she's just upset over the name drop on that particular
Uh,
conversation.
I'm sorry,
It's okay.
but I just mean like when I asked her why would you be spreading rumors about me when I'm already being accused of being some type of a womanizer? Like, why would you further contribute to that when you're supposed to be my friend? And like, especially in regards to like the breakup that I was going through, like you knew everything that was going on with her and I, how she was making these accusations. You similarly knew that she was cheating on me, that she had like she abused me throughout that relationship. She took from me while she had an entire whole other ass man, and she was telling me that we were going to be getting married and I'm going to be the father to this child that I'm never going to be able to have by myself. So like that was a very like, and you yourself told me like that she's threatening to unalive all this stuff on me. That's why I was scared to hurt her. And you told me to just give her the knife, tell her to do it. Like, and now you're right back over on her side. Like I don't.
Like,
Take a breath. Take a breath,
breathe.
Casey. It's
Just
okay.
breathe. Nobody's attacking you. Okay.
It's
No,
okay. We
nobody's.
got you. We
But
got you.
like,
Take a breath.
I
We
just don't
got you.
understand. I
It's
appreciate you.
okay. Yeah,
The
it's
reason,
okay.
wait, let me
Take a
clear up with
breath.
the comment, cousin Sunshine, not Ms. Sunshine. This is a totally different Sunshine. You were asking why was the comment about that person brought up. And I was just stating that there is receipts of some weird behavior of bragging of on false information presented to me about that creator and her. And so I'm saying that if there is a weird ego behavior behind the scene, it showed in those receipts about that other creator and herself. It was not supposed to come out with the name. It was an accident.
I'm really sorry for doing that. I'm really sorry.
But Queen, no, because it's a part of the story.
I
And it's
understand,
just
but there's other people involved that don't need to be involved right now. Like if
that.
I could tell you the
Okay.
whole thing, I would. But at this point, we need to be careful on
Right.
involving other people where their livelihood could be compromised by others who are could be currently watching this live. Do you get what I'm
Um,
saying?
yeah, and I don't think Casey did it intentionally. I think it was just part of the story at the moment. But
Right.
we can't have a story without the names. And honestly, Queen, I mean, if all parties are involved, I mean, once it's on the internet, baby, it's up for grabs. And I know how you run your room. That's why I know how you keep it. But
Right.
The other
There's
person
just
should be up here so Casey
wait,
won't
I'm
feel
waiting on her.
something.
I don't know where she's at.
Is it I, Miss Sunshine, or is it somebody else?
It's
Yeah.
Ms. Sunshine. I think I mean, she has to be in here because she's messaging me.
That's what I'm saying. No, she was in the comments earlier, right?
Right. Right.
Yeah. So yeah, I
She
definitely think she
said,
should be up here because I think
uh,
Casey, both of their feelings are valid, but I think she should be up here. And we ain't gonna skip over what Casey just said about her telling him to give her the knife to unalive herself. Like we ain't gonna skip over that part either, because
no,
that's disgusting. And if
no,
she
she's
said,
here. You guys, she's here. She's messaging me. She said, give her a minute. Um, there's things that Ms. Sunshine has presented to me that she feels is necessary to be to
Is it okay
contemplate.
if I just tell that myself?
I mean, yeah, you can. Hmm.
Okay. Um, I am heterally emotional and I don't date men or anything, but I have this weird thing where is sometimes this is embarrassing as fuck, but I
Don't be embarrassed.
some
Stop.
ever be
sometimes
embarrassed? No, Casey, take that back. You
Right.
calm down,
it's
take a breath, and think, because
yeah,
we're not here to judge you. Nobody can judge you. We not the judge. We are not. Everybody do what they want to do in their own life. Don't ever let the internet make you feel like you wrong for what you feel, how you feel, who you feel about it. Like, no, don't ever discredit yourself. Stop it. We're gonna stop right there. Don't ever do that. Don't ever make yourself uncomfortable to make somebody else comfortable. Speak
Right.
your truth. Speak your truth.
thank you.
Calm down and speak your truth. Nobody is here to judge you. Period.
Thank you. Um I'm assuming that it's oh guys, you don't have to do that. The night that like after Daytona or a few nights after Daytona and I had broken up, like I did go sleep with a man. And I'm assuming that's what her receipt is. And yes, because I don't
That's not
want
our
to.
business, Casey. That's not our
Pardon?
business. That's not. I said that's not our
Well,
business, and that's
apparently she
our.
thinks that it is.
And I
That's what.
understand it, but you don't owe that to us. You don't owe that
But
to us.
Let Casey explain, and then I'll explain why it was even
um,
brought. Go ahead.
yeah. So um, I guess because I've been out here saying that I'm straight, and because that is true, but it's definitely like a trauma thingy. I just got it. That's the only way in my whole life that I get to have any power over men. Okay, I've that's the only way that I've been controlled and abused and whatever and taken advantage of by them. So yes, I will sleep with a man once in a while, and then there's no like emotional connection. I don't have to worry about getting hurt or anything like that.
So, can I tell you from friend to friend?
Yeah,
It's irrelevant to this whole situation. It is none of our business. I know you wanted to get it out there because she was probably going to put it out there. So that's fine by me. But I ain't I don't want you to be ashamed of your game and whatever happens between people behind closed doors is your thing. You are still a human being. You're still a beautiful person to me, and you are still a man. Do you understand? We had that conversation today, did we not?
yeah, I appreciate you. Thank
Okay.
you.
So don't let any behaviors that people may judge you on make you feel like you're less than a man. It doesn't matter what you're going through or what you deal with or whatever you cope with behind closed doors. That is your business. And I will always stand behind that. That does not change my perspective on you. A lot of these people in these comments do not change their perspective on you as a man. Okay.
I
And at the
appreciate
end of the
that.
day, I know that some of these receipts might have showed that you may go out and have yourself a good old time with a few people. That's okay. Because that's nobody's business. As long as you're protecting yourself, I
Oh,
don't
here we
care.
go.
I don't care.
Daytona's here.
It's okay. She can sit there and come up in a minute. It's just me and you right now.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So take a breath. I don't see any crazy hate in the comments. We adults here. This is an 18 and up live, okay?
Okay.
We are adults, and there are a lot of people who probably have a little freaky in themselves behind closed doors, right?
Yeah.
So stop it. Stop apologizing.
Thank you.
Do you feel okay
Sorry.
right now? How are you feeling?
Sorry, I'm just watching. I was watching the comments and seeing Daytona's taking me to the police. Um, I, I, uh, I
Daytona.
feel okay about this. I just honestly like this entire situation. Like the main thing that I wanted her to stop talking about my my genitals. Because I don't feel that's personal information that I only talk to about the people that I have like interest in. So I just want like that was I didn't even want to talk on this whole thing. And it's just fuck. I can't even think right now. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, first let me stop paying attention to Daytona. Daytona, this is not about you per se. It is clearly the main topic is Casey and Sunshine. I just said if we ended up in that situation, then you guys can all talk. But if that's not the case and we're focused on Miss Sunshine and Casey, then for I need you to kind of like respectfully bring down the defensive mode in the comments. Okay, but you're not the main topic of conversation. I promise. Okay. Um,
Yeah, and don't lie about me, please. Especially when like yeah, I just when they're in the unaliving thing, I would like to address that right now. Actually, well, Daytona's in the room. Considering that was one of the accusations she has lodged against me a million times. The night that the police were called on me, the message that I had sent to Sunshine was that I love you a lot, like something along those lines. I needed to get off of TikTok because I don't know if you've read through the comments, but you'll see why. But I needed to get off of TikTok and just go work on my mental health and get better and go into care and like lots of plans for the future in that message, a lot of them. But it was after 10, sorry, she misinterpreted my message for some reason. And yeah, then that night I had first, and this is not Smash's fault. Before anybody fucking comes for her, I appreciate Smash. This showed me that Smash loves the shit right out of me and doesn't give a fuck if I'm gonna be mad at her. She just wants to make sure I'm safe. But the other person, I don't really know. But yeah, the police showed up to my father's house, my estranged father's house, at 3 o'clock in the morning. Woke him up, and then they called my sister. My sister, literally, who stood by me for 3 weeks while I was on life support after an attempt. They called my 6 month pregnant sister to let her know, like, go check and make sure your brother's alive. So she had to come wake me up, and then the police came, all because of that message. And I have asked her several times, could you please like fix that? Could you tell people that that wasn't what happened? And yeah, that never did. So all of these things have just kind of like piled up and get like yeah. So I don't yeah, I've addressed what I need to address and
okay.
yeah.
Um, so I know that we attempted on the back end a few days ago just to have you both like I want to hear Miss Sunshine. I think she has every right to come up
Yeah,
and talk. Um,
absolutely.
but like at the end of this, because we attempted to do mediation off the app first, but it seems to be like The last 2 days you've gone live and kind of hinted and stuff about Ms. Sunshine. Like at the end of this night, are you going to be feeling
I
freer to stop doing it if you both agree to stop talking?
Yeah, I never want to hear her name or speak it ever again. I literally just want to forget about her, and yeah. So, but Daytona, if you'd like to talk, I'm more than open to it.
Okay, I'm letting her in a box. I'm still listening. Just bear with me.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Right. So, I'm not here to cause any fucking shit. I'm not here to shout or anything. My son is actually asleep next to me, so I'm going to make this brief, right? Take the pictures and my son's name off of your TikTok, and it would be the safest thing that you fucking do.
Okay.
I
I'll take
am
those receipts
tired.
off.
Right. I am tired, Kaci, right? Haven't spoken to you since October. I also haven't fucking said a word about you, your private parts, or anything like that.
Daytona. Okay, we know this, and the only reason that this is happening is because you know that isn't true, and that I have seen receipts. Like, you did go to Petty. I don't know for what reason.
I did go to Petty. Yeah, I did go to Petty.
So,
because you were threatening me, Kaci. Right, hang on, give me 2 minutes, right? Sunshine messaged me the other day saying that you had hopped into Juliet's live and you were spouting so much defamation about me. I was like, what? What, Casey's back on? And she was like, yep. I said, well, I'm not going to pay any attention to it, right? Because I'm not going to pay any attention to you. Okay, I had a connection with you. I generally fell for you. The whole internet fucking knew it. And the things that you were putting online, you're talking about Tristan. I've got all the police reports.
Yes,
I never once
I did talk about Tristan, because Daytona, why would you tell me that you told me you kicked him in the back?
I never said I kicked him in the back. I said
Daytona,
that he went to push me off the bed and I kicked him in the back of the leg, sweetheart. I've got the message.
Daytona, that we had a phone conversation. Pull it up.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine, because I said to you that I kicked the back of his leg because he went to pin me down. Any woman that is about to be pinned down by a 6'4" person is going to do that.
We had a phone conversation. Where you told me that you told him that he called the cops. Okay, that he was the one that called the cops, and you said yes, and you said, are you not going to tell them that you hit, or that he hit me too? Are you not going to tell them that you hit me too?
No, I said you're not going to tell them that you smacked me 7 times in the face. I've got all the pictures and I've got all the messages. And
I know you've got all the pictures. Do you have the police report?
And the police phone call. I've also got the police phone call.
Okay, get it.
What goes on in my personal life so concerning to you? You know what? You've had 15 different women. 15 different women literally fall at your fucking feet. For what? What? You're not special. You're not special, Kaci, right? Do you remember the phone calls where you'd call me up, right? And you'd talk about things. We'd have personal, in-depth conversations. Some of them would be quite emotional. I would cry, you would cry. But then the next day when we would speak, you would not even remember that you phoned me up crying. Like, that's concerning. That's really concerning. And that's coming from a place of care.
What? What did you just...
Exactly. Now you're going to say what? It's a good job I've got the screen recorded.
Okay,
really
there are 3 different occasions where I did OD. You were definitely in bed at those times, because there's...
I'm not talking about ODing. I said about you calling me crying. I never said anything about ODing. There you go again. I don't
have a fucking other personality that would be taking over or something like that. Like, what would cause me to forget that?
Sorry, let me just ask you.
Maybe the amount of mushrooms you're taking and the amount of coke that you admitted to taking. I've got all the messages, darling, okay?
All right,
now, I don't want to listen
knows
to you.
that
I don't
I've
want to listen to your voice. You physically make me feel sick listening to the lies coming out your mouth. It's winding me up. I will just go ahead and do what you did, and I will post it all online.
Wait. Kaci,
okay, please do. That's why I posted everything.
Kaci, why did you post...
I'm going to.
Why did you post her children?
I just posted the entirety of those conversations. I didn't even look at anything.
You posted messages about him. You posted messages with his name in. You posted pictures of me and him.
Okay, if you would let me finish my sentence, that would be fucking cool.
You are in trouble. You're in trouble.
Okay, can you let me finish what I'm saying?
Go ahead, because you always have to have
Thank
the
you.
limelight. Go for it.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Now I can't even fucking remember what we were just talking about.
Why
Can I
was
go?
Please do,
child
the case.
posted?
Can I go real
Please
quick?
just let me answer. Just once. Can you just let me, before I completely forget about all this? Can you just? What was the question?
Why was her child posted on the platform?
Because fucking Petty posted like 4 screenshots from our emails. So I thought I just wanted all of them to be out there. I didn't even look at what was on there. I literally just put all of it up.
Petty
Okay,
has
sorry,
all
I
of the
can shut up.
screenshots. He picked which ones he wanted to show Kaci, just to let you know.
Okay, well,
Okay,
I
hold on.
just said I would
Hold
take it
on.
down.
I know Daytona, just give me a second. Miss Sunshine, I know you're kind of on limited time, so let's Daytona, you're more than welcome to stay up here. You can come back if you want. If it's totally up to you. I just got to get Miss Sunshine's part out before she runs out of time. Go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna first address the thing. I never did tell him to hand Daytona a knife. I simply told him a story about something that I did with my ex-husband, who consistently threatened schmuicide, and usually the people that continuously threaten it don't end up doing it. That's what I said. That's what I told Queen. That's what I told Kaci, and I've told a whole bunch of other people the same fucking story. The same story.
When I was telling you that I didn't want to break up with her because she was threatening to take her life. What do you
Then
like?
I said this is my experience. I had an ex-husband who was kind of the same way, and one night he kept threatening it and threatening it, and I slid a sharp object underneath the door and said, "Do it." Guess what? We're, like I told
So
Queen, we're
what do you
divorced,
think the context
and
is
he's
there?
still
Sorry, but
alive.
this is all new to me. What? What the fuck?
What do you think the connection is there?
Because you were talking to me about not wanting to break up with Daytona because you were scared that she was going to threaten her life.
Yes.
I have that
I
whole
wouldn't.
conversation
End. I
actually.
wouldn't
Yes,
end.
and it
I
was
wouldn't end
true.
my
And I
life over
posted
you.
all of the screenshots. Did you not look at all of my receipts that I posted? Because I posted all of the screenshots where you not only said that you wanted to take your life, but you also said that you didn't want your son
Look,
anymore.
Casey,
that
I've
that
literally
you
just
talking on
overcome
somebody else's
therapy for
child though is
postnatal
completely,
depression.
it
No,
just
I'm
shows your
talking on
character.
her.
Can I
I'm
finish
talking
speaking,
on
please?
her.
Because I have very little
Let her
time, and
talk.
I
Let her talk.
stay quiet and down in the comments. I even stopped commenting.
Yeah.
I did send receipts to Queen. I am not lying about the shit that fucking happened. I'm not dropping any fucking names. I did not speak on your genitals. I simply said, I don't like vagina. I think it's gross. That's my personal preference, just like you have your personal preference. Show some fucking receipts that said I said you had a plastic dingaling down there. Show receipts.
I'd also like to see receipts where I've said that about you
Because
too, because then we can said it.
in your live, you said that Daytona and I had that conversation. I was also then sent screenshots of somebody else's conversation with you where you admitted that I literally had nothing to do with this after certain somebody sent you that proof. But instead of fucking just dropping it and not fucking speaking on me, you had to keep opening your mouth, pretending to be a victim, crying to get your fucking way and get your fucking sympathy. It's not gonna
I didn't say
fucking
that
work
you
over
guys
here.
had that conversation. I said that
Oh my god, yes you did, because Sunshine came to me and said that you had said it in Juliet's fucking live.
I did not say that you guys had the conversation about my
Oh, here
plastic
we go,
dick.
right,
That's not where that.
deflection.
Can you let
You
me
did
finish?
Take my
yesterday. Yes, you
child
did.
off
I
your
have it recorded.
TikTok.
You know what? I will get it and
That's
clip it
no.
and send it
I'm
to Queen
saying
because I
no.
have it
I'm
recorded.
saying okay.
It
I'm
might not have
saying
been
100%.
Juliet's.
I'm saying
It
100%.
was your live.
I definitely said that I thought Daytona told you that I hadn't had bottom surgery yet. I did say that.
So where's my apology?
Okay,
Because I
that's
have
where that
never once
spoke.
spoke. I've never once
So that's the
spoken
thing,
to
though.
a
Okay,
Is you
private
hear
part of
shit
sorry.
and you
Casey.
fucking run with it. You run with your emotions instead of getting receipts and facts.
Right. And
That's the problem, Kaci.
the
Like when
thing
I
is,
came to you about the situation where you were saying that going around to people telling them that I wanted to fuck you and you had to tell me to fuck off, I came to you directly, right? We just have like these one-on-one conversations, right?
I have a lot of conversations with you, Casey, but we've only had two phone conversations. The rest have been voice chats or
right.
typing.
So like real quick, Casey, I did tell you a couple of times, like it sounds like to me that a lot of these comments that are coming from Daytona or Miss Sunshine is hearsay from other people.
Yes, but the other people would not have ever been able to know about that information had it not been for one of these two women.
Casey, darling, you go into lives, yeah, when you're all messed up and you've taken drugs and you spout the craziest stuff. You talk about your sex life. You talk about everything you do in life.
Yes, but I do not talk about my bottom
sent bottom
surgery.
pictures to literally everybody in somebody's live one night.
Yes, yes, I did. I sent them.
My partner.
Yes, I did. I
You
sent
were
that.
meant to be
I'm
my
proud
partner.
of my
Talk to
prosthetic.
anybody about that. You don't talk to anybody about that.
I did.
And the only reason I was going to bring up the one screenshot, which again I did tell Queen was nobody's business, and I didn't want to do it because I was worried about your mental health, but was to prove that you were a liar. One, right in there, you said you were so fucked up. Two, you literally contradicted two of the fucking lies you told in your live today.
Oh, and Casey, you remember time you sent a dick picture around when you were meant to be my partner?
Yeah.
You sent that around in a chat and then boasted about it because I was asleep. That's disgusting.
Okay.
If the shoe was on the
Like
other
I
foot and
just
I
said.
did something like that, what would you do? Exactly.
Holy crap. I sent it to Robert because he was the person that hadn't seen it before. And it is a fact. Yes, because it is. Yes, because nobody has actually seen my physical fucking body, including you. They have only seen the plastic dick. I paid $1,000 fucking dollars for it. You know what? I was fucking showing it off.
That's something to be real proud of. Like, woohoo!
Nobody's seen my physical body. I'm not sending pictures. Yes, I know, and so did Liz when you were with me.
Well, why are you sending them to Liz for? That's fucking weird.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You were sending pictures to Liz.
I've never sent a picture of you to Liz.
At all. Where is anybody in here? Raise your hand if I ever came to you and spoke about fucking Casey's genitals or anything else to y'all about that shit.
Yeah, I'd also like to fucking know who I've sent these pictures of Casey to, because Casey, you were special, darling, but you weren't that special for me to send your
one here because this does not seem fair with these two like literally attacking the fuck out of him.
Right, we do need to
attacking the fuck out of him. It's about time we've had chance to speak because he's had us blocked on everything.
He had it live yesterday and today, doing nothing but fucking dragging our names.
I've been dragging her name.
You need to take my children off your fucking TikTok because honestly, it's gone to UK police, and I'm pretty sure you've got different laws over there in Canada, which are actually a lot more fucking worse than.
I'm not even willing to do this anymore because I know Casey's a fucking liar. I have proof that Casey's a fucking liar. So if you want the proof, you come to me and I'll fucking give it to you that he's a fucking liar. Yeah, we both fucked up. I admitted that I fucked up. I've been honest about me fucking up. I have.
But you weren't going to people and telling them that lie?
This is not good for anybody's mental fucking health to be up here fucking badgering each other. Please, one at a time, please, for the love of God.
Look, Casey, the only thing that's hurting your story right now is that we're going off of hearsay and no facts that of the talking that Miss Sunshine has been going around and doing. So if people are coming to you, they need to be bringing
Queen.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead and clear up one thing. So there was a comment made about a plastic thing, but that right there had nothing to do with Sunshine. That right there was in a call with me and 7 other people on Snapchat, and Daytona or Sunshine never had anything to do with it.
Thank you very much.
So someone in that group,
okay.
So someone.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye. So someone in that group call is being messy and ran with it to Casey.
Yes.
So Casey was not involved in that group call.
No.
So Casey, at the end of the day, who told you about it originally?
I legit just came up here because like I could not take the like constant I've been behind the scenes like involved what the fuck ever you want to call it. It doesn't matter. Yes, baby. I gotta get off here and play Barbies. Please just don't Queen, I don't want you to have to deal with the fucking constant back and forth while you're fucking pregnant as hell. I don't want to have to deal with not being able to fucking hear shit. So one person at a time. Pretty please. I'm so sorry for coming up here and acting like an asshole. That's all I fucking wanted to say.
No, that's okay. I just want to know at the end of the day if Robert is stating that it was not like Miss Sunshine wasn't even, or Daytona was not even in that conversation. Who was it? Like at this point, they need to come forward because that's the messy boots stuff right there. Because obviously that comment was misconstrued to you and your current journey as a trans man to take jabs at you. And it was obviously emotional for you. So who said it?
I mean, the who told case is not important.
But it kind of does because where did it, like, how did that conversation go get to him? Do you understand?
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure that I know how it got to him.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'll message you, Queen, and whatever. But like, if you want to get down to the nitty gritty of it, I'm actually pretty sure that I'm the one that made the comment about a plastic dick. I mean, if you want to be real about it, I mean, come at me, do what you please. I don't really care. But there's no sense of going after Sunshine and Daytona about it when they're not even the ones that said it. But I will say, if you do come at me, just make sure that you don't throw rocks at a glass house.
I'm not coming at anybody.
Okay. Well, it sounds like the genital comments are all hearsay from people that you trust, but where, you know, the thing is unfortunately, if it's over voice call, you're not going to have those receipts. And so
And it wasn't the main issue, but like, yeah, you're
Coming
right.
in
You're
for it.
totally
You were
right.
coming at me for it. You were saying
Yeah,
shit
like-
that wasn't true and exposing me because you got your fucking feelings hurt without receipts and without facts.
Sunshine, I want to
Sunshine,
apologize
didn't I?
for my comment that I said because I did say that, and I want to apologize to you because I didn't hear the full story. So I definitely want to apologize to you because I definitely don't want you to feel no
I
type of way.
appreciate it, Miss Unknown.
So when I
Because I
tried
didn't lie. I haven't
contacting,
lied this whole fucking time. I
You
came
when I
have.
out.
tried
He
to
wanted me to tell
contact,
people. I told people.
Hold on, Sunshine. Hold on, Casey. Queen, I want to say something before I hop down. I'm glad that I did hop down just to hear the full story. I think this conversation should be over with and dead because this lady kids was posted. For y'all to hop up here and say that two people jumping on one people and all that, that's irrelevant. Respectfully, this a box. This is TikTok. This is an app. Y'all gotta stop that. This man sat up here and lied on these people. This lady got a whole husband next to me. And this man just put a lot of information out here about these ladies that could jeopardize what she got going on in
I
real life.
never lied on
Hold on,
Daytona.
Casey. Hold on, Casey. Because everything you got was hearsay. Everything that you put out here was somebody came and told you they brought you some stale, dry
Not in
griddle.
regards to
Hold on,
Daytona.
Casey. Hold on. And I ain't judging you and I ain't here to tear you down. I'm just keeping it real with you and telling you the truth. When you posted that lady kids, you were dead wrong. All bets
No.
are off. There's
Okay.
nothing
I
in
need
this
no
world
in.
about hold on, Casey. Nothing about your sexuality or anything can amount to that lady kids being
She
exploited on this
breastfeeds him
internet.
in her
But
lives.
that's not your
She
business,
breastfeeds him
That's
baby.
in.
But
Casey,
see,
stop
the
it.
Casey, the thing is, yeah, she might do that, but she ain't showing her tits or anything like that on live.
right. Breastfeeding
Not your
is not a sex.
I
business,
mean, breastfeeding is
baby.
a natural part of
No, I'm not
life.
saying that. I'm saying he's in their life. Like, I
But
don't even
Casey,
remember
but
what
Casey,
you
it's
guys were
not your
saying that I
place. But
posted.
Casey, it's not your place to put her kids on your page. Whatever she do with
You're
her
right.
kids, she's the
I
mother.
totally
Hold on,
agree.
baby. Let me talk. Let me talk. She is the mother. Whatever the mother wants to do, she can do that. It's not your place to get in that lady business and then post her kids and then lie on her because somebody came to you and brought you back some dry bones. You owe her
What
an
did I lie
apology.
about her?
Hold on, Casey. You owe her an apology. You owe Sunshine an apology. You do.
I do
Truthfully, you
Yeah.
apologize
do.
for posting her kid. I just wanted to post the
You
entire
wrong.
thread.
You are
You're
wrong. How do
right.
you
I
think
am
she
wrong.
feel?
Like
You
literally,
I am
wrong.
totally wrong. So
Casey.
I
Like,
So
was.
instead of you inserting all these extra parties like petty and blase blase, don't do that because you're trying to deflect and take the heat off of you. You were wrong. And that's just period point blank. And I'm sorry, we make
All.
mistakes, but you owe these ladies a
Hey,
genuine
can
apology.
you're right. Can okay. I apologize for posting the photo of your kid. I was posting the entirety of the conversation because there has been some wild accusations about me on here. You've gone up here and said so many things about me, about the unaliving threats and all that kind of stuff. You've never once posted any receipts because that never happened.
I've never
That
posted
never
no
happened.
receipts.
What?
I've never posted no receipts, no. That's because my platform isn't for your drama, okay? I've posted everything to Petty. Petty has everything. Absolutely everything.
And it got up in
right?
his
I am
live.
done. I'm talking. I am done with your fucking shit, okay? I'm literally done with it. My son, right now, if you can't tell, I'm in a fucking hotel. I've been here since the 11th of November. I'm fucking homeless. I'm poorly, right? You put posts up on the internet talking about me having to prove the fact that I have adenocarcinoma, which is cancer. You are asking me to prove shit that's going on in my fucking life. I'm losing hair. I'm not fucking well. My son, yeah, he's not breastfeeding anymore. He has about 2 times a day and nothing comes out of me because of what I'm on, right? I've missed 2 treatments because I haven't been very well because I'm homeless. I can't get anywhere, right? Not that I have to explain myself to you, because to me right now, you are a stupid piece of shit and I'm done with it. You have literally lost all respect that I've ever had for you. You've upset me, which is the worst thing you could fucking do. And you've posted my child. Yes, I do breastfeed on live. Yeah, I do. But he's not in the screen, right?
Right, but
He's
that's
always
right,
out of
Kaci.
shot.
That's none of your business on how a
I
woman
understand that.
breastfeeds.
The only reason that I was saying that was because every friggin' man that comes in there is, can I see your feet? Like,
Casey.
What is
can I
got
buy
to do with
pics?
us
Don't
It's
being
all
mates?
over
matter.
and
You
stuff.
don't
Casey.
care about
Okay,
me,
you're
and you
right.
hate me
You're right.
so
Casey.
much to post my shit.
I can
Why are you
bite
so
that.
concerned about what other people are saying?
Hey, boo. Hey, boo.
Casey,
Y'all
Because
hold
need
on
to
really
stop. Hold
quick,
on,
Miss
Casey.
Unknown, because I'm gonna get out of here,
Go ahead,
Casey.
Rissa.
You cause shit
Casey,
between me and Rissa. You cause shit between me and everyone.
yes. Daytona, it's okay. Take a breath.
Yeah, please
Casey,
take a breath.
hear me for 1 second, please. Receive everything she's saying to you. As much as that shit hurts. Receive it right now. Be done with whoever we have had the conversation about everything, your deepest, darkest. Receive it. Cut the people off that you feel have just done you dirty. Do not bring that shit back here one more time, because my heart hurts for you right now, because I know you're trying to stand up for yourself. I know you cannot explain fully what is going on. It's an ins and outs. I hear this, I hear that, I run with it. Receive what this girl is saying to you. See her hurt. You can
I
apologize, and then
understand
I
that.
think
Can
you
you
should
guys
get
just let me?
out of here. I
Can I
think you
just
should.
have 5 seconds
Casey,
to speak
listen to
first,
me.
please?
Listen to me. Listen
Can
to
I
me.
please?
Can
Can
you
I
please
please
listen
just
to
have
me?
five
We don't
seconds
want to
to
hear
speak
nothing else,
first?
Can you
Casey.
please listen
No.
to me? Because I know
We
you
don't
want to
want to hear
defend
it, Casey.
yourself. I know you want to defend
Okay.
yourself. But can you please, after you defend yourself, receive all of this, and then don't bring this back on here anymore. Any more comments about you, somebody talking about your personal privates, whatever it is, because it is tearing you up, and it is not for this internet. There is no reason for 600 people to be hearing the ins and outs of both of y'all right now. This is not okay. This is not fun. This is not TikTok dramas. This has gotten nasty, and it's going to keep getting nasty. So receive what this woman is saying to you. Apologize to her if you want to. Own it, take it down, and then be done.
Okay.
I am asking
I
you.
do. Okay. I do apologize for putting up the pictures, for mentioning the stuff about your child and the live. That was wrong. I'm sorry, but I took a month away to just step back and just give you this space. Okay. I didn't go. I wasn't go. I let you have your friends that like are mutuals and stuff, and
Let
I
me
wasn't
have my
trying to.
friends.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
Casey.
Between
protected.
I
Casey,
wasn't okay.
no.
Can I
Hold on,
please?
boo.
I'm sorry.
No,
Can I
Casey.
please just
No.
no? Listen. Wait,
No.
please. No,
Leave
no.
it
Wait.
alone,
No,
Casey.
no,
Stop. She's
no,
hurt.
no.
Hold
I
on.
Stop.
understand, but I gave her
This lady is crying.
$700.
Stop.
Okay, she's trying to
Respect her.
discredit me.
You
I
discredited everything when you posted her kids respectfully. Everything that you said
okay.
went out the window when you did that.
I understand that. I understand that. And I didn't even realize that I was posting that it was literally just a screen recording of all of it. And I totally agree. I shouldn't have done that. And I apologize. I literally after it okay, it wasn't that I worded that wrong. I wasn't trying to come between her and her friendships. Like I wasn't going to try to ruin things between like her and Robert and stuff, and her and Passion and all of her other friends. Like I just wanted
But
to
see,
give her
Casey,
that
the thing
space.
is we were your friend too, and we wasn't picking sides, and you made
I
us
know,
pick
and
sides.
no, I stepped back. I didn't want to make you.
You're
You
you're the
didn't
one that
step back
distanced
though. You
yourselves from
did not.
us.
Yeah,
You
I
did not
left
step
a
back.
whole month.
But
For a whole
Casey,
month. I
what?
didn't talk to
Casey,
anybody.
Casey, besides hearsay, why did you come back to the app to rehash this stuff if you were trying to let it go?
Because the stuff that was posted in Petty's live about me, because there was so much stuff that I knew had been said about me on the
So you
back
made
end. Like I
assumptions
can,
and you attacked me
I
because of
can,
it.
oh, I apologize for that.
Your
But
apology
Sunshine, I
means
know,
nothing now.
no, the
It really
Sunshine, the
does. It
stuff
means
that you
nothing
were
now
saying,
because
denying
we
about
had
it
this
was
conversation
true.
days ago with Queen where we both decided to drop this shit. And the only one that couldn't drop the name out of the mouth was you.
I got messages saying that you went to
So
people about
what?
it.
Yeah, but do you have receipts on that?
You haven't shown any fucking receipts. None.
I didn't, I've sent them. I don't, like, what do you want me to
Everything
put up?
I everything I said and everything you said, I already corroborated with Queen. We're not gonna hash into it, but she's got full receipts on a lot of the shit now.
Yeah,
Full
do
receipts.
Okay. Yeah.
Let her clarify that. I did not lie at all.
no, and the thing is though is that if we had we literally, you guys, we had a in the back conversation as me trying to mediate both of them, and there was an agreement on both ends not to talk publicly or privately about each other again, because this should not have gotten this huge. But respectfully, Casey, I did see you turn around within 24 hours and start
Yeah.
hinting at Sunshine in a rant. And this was day 2 of you doing
You're
that. And
right.
that's why I reached out
You're
to you,
right.
because I was confused as to what happened to this conversation we had.
You're right.
So,
I shouldn't have
and
gotten up in
saying,
the live today.
right, and you're saying that the reason why you decided to continue was because someone was telling you that Ms. Sunshine was still actively on the back end going to people and talking to them, but we have no receipts. So again, your emotions are acting on hearsay and not hardcore receipts to prove timestamps that she didn't hold up her end of the bargain. And she's very upset because she said she has not spoken since us three had a conversation on the back.
I don't understand how my friend would have known that we had that conversation.
The one and only thing I ever asked was Daytona if I maybe have gotten too drunk and didn't remember the conversation about your nether region since that was brought up in your live yesterday. That literally was the only thing that I fucking said about you. The only thing. Because, yeah, I drink. Sometimes I do fucking forget. So I wanted to make sure because I don't recall that conversation. I didn't recall that conversation. So I asked her, hey, was I drunk? Do I just not remember? Did we have this fucking conversation? Which I sent receipts to Queen of All Trades on. I did. Everything I've sent receipts on. I was not trying to bring up or fucking shame you for sleeping with a man. I was not. I was not. And I told Queen of All Trades that. It was literally to prove that you're a fucking liar and that you lied about all this fucking shit that you said yesterday and today in your fucking live. And you still wanted to fucking talk on me. You are the one that wanted to do this with Queen. You are, not me. You are. But you brought this upon yourself because I came with receipts and you didn't.
You're right. I don't even know what to say.
That I'm gonna go do dinner with my family. I
Mhm.
appreciate it, Queen. I don't mean to sound angry or hostile, but I'm sick of his fucking lies. I'm sick of him fucking talking on me. Don't say my fucking name. Don't go live and hint that I did this shit or that you heard this shit. Unless you're willing to come with fucking receipts. Everybody already done knows we had fucking text, phone, sex, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Okay.
Everybody already knows that. So you know what? Let them fucking know it. But don't fucking lie on my name, motherfucker. Don't.
I was repeating what I was told, but you're right. I don't have the receipts. I shouldn't have went off hearsay.
I was
I
repeating what I was
apologize.
told with
Sunshine.
fucking receipts. You were repeating shit that
Sunshine.
had no fucking receipts.
I
All right, let's
apologize.
just for clarification, the Nether Regions conversation happened in a call that I had, and it did not have Sunshine or Daytona in the call. So just to clarify for everybody, they are not the ones that spoke on Casey's Nether Regions.
How did you find that out?
It wasn't that. That's not what it was. You were not the top of the conversation, from what I'm understanding. They were literally just generalizing, having adult conversation about just smecks. Is that correct, Robert?
So the conversation happened not long after. I want to say it was the same night that Casey was talking about his Willie,
Okay.
and like it was literally like nothing negative, nothing like that. I mean, it was just, I guess, a general conversation about different Willies. I mean, as part of the G in the LGBTQIA plus community, I mean, me and some of my peoples would be talking about Willies. I mean, that's just what we do.
Okay. So it was, if you're hearing Casey, Robert's saying it was not a specific conversation targeted at you. Now, your, whatever happened earlier that day might have brought on a conversation about the genital area, but it doesn't sound like it was a target at you. It was just people talking about preferences and stuff.
Okay. All right. And I'm just gonna say, like, is it okay that I speak now about with So I don't want to say anything like the wrong way, but like as far as with Daytona, the oh man, like yeah, I didn't mean to post that. I was literally just trying to post everything that I had, because like there were the stuff about the photos being purchased and spending money on that. Like I assumed that that's what was being said. So and plus on top of it, the unaliving attempts and all that kind of stuff, I wanted to show that I wasn't lying about that like it was constantly threatened at me. And that, yeah, I did, like I gave her $700 and I wasn't going to like make a big thing out of that because like I was in a relationship with her, and when you tell me that your baby's starving, like I'll send you money like to feed your kid. And then yeah, I don't know. She got up there and said that she insisted on sending it back, and then I just got like some like recordings and stuff I can show
But
it, but
Daytona's saying that you offered willingly. She said that she was being treated for postnatal depression and she was ill. She must have been venting to you about what she was going through, and then you messaged her and said that she didn't need to pay it back.
in the first conversation.
Right,
And
but
then it was every other day. Like I posted all of the screenshots with the money. It was every other day. She'd be telling me how Tristan ate all of the food, or like she didn't have any Mary Jane and was upset. Like
Look, I will
I
say
was just trying to
look,
help.
I will say he did show me some conversations between them two where it did kind of sound like that. At the same time, what he's doing now to her with her child and posting pictures of them and what he's posting is completely fucking
Yeah, I was.
unreal and fucking out of control. And I just want to say this too. What I thought Passion even said down here, because she was one that got one of those messages, she was concerned as well. It wasn't just me. It wasn't drunk bitch, fucking thinking that you were saying this shit. The way, because you couldn't barely hear the fucking recording, so I did the transcribe.
But
And you
even in
kept
the
saying, I'm
screen,
going away,
even in
I'm
the
going away. No, shut
transcription,
up and let me
Sunshine,
talk. Shut up. You kept
you have the
saying, I'm
screenshot
gonna go
posted.
away, I'm gonna do this. It doesn't even fucking matter. You even said, I'm going to this inpatient
yeah, you said
place.
that.
And
Well,
then you said,
right,
I don't
Yes.
even, it doesn't even matter.
right.
Because I'm
Look,
probably not going or some shit.
Miss Sunshine. First of all, he's very aware that another person called, not you.
No, but he said in his live today or yesterday, one of the two lives, because I have it recorded, that I did it maliciously. Like I
Right,
did it
and he's
because I didn't
wrong.
care.
He's wrong. And you need to take, in Casey, you admitted that to me, that you knew it was somebody else today before we went live, that you knew it was somebody else who called a wellness check on you. Okay.
I literally
Did
misspoke. I was freaking out this morning.
Okay, well,
I
you can't
was
do that. This is what happens when
I
you hit that live button on
I'm not
emotion.
pressing that live button ever again.
Now, at the end of the day, Miss Sunshine, I reread it out loud, that letter, and I can see the perspective that you and the other person had, and whoever else saw it who wanted to implement a wellness check on them. I pointed out to him the line that switched it back from, oh, he's going to go get help to, ooh, he might not. It sounds, like it's worse than that. But at the same time, I can understand the perspective that I read it on, that I just thought that they were going away for a while to get help.
And I'm not
But
gonna lie, I was drinking that night. I made it clear that I was drinking that night. I did. There was a
right,
lot of shit that fucking transpired that we're not talking about right now because I respect somebody else. There's a lot of other shit that fucking transpired that night and the next fucking
And
day, and I had been drinking, and I do admit that.
right. But
and I
it,
Can I
told you
just
it
say
was
one
okay
thing?
and that I
But that is why I
appreciated that
went
you
to another
cared about
person that
me.
was sober, and they said they felt the same way. That's the only
Oh,
reason
I
I went
thought
into
that she did
Smash's
it.
live and said, "Smash, check Discord."
Can I just say one thing? I have only ever asked you for £4 for dog food. Yes, I did tell you that Tristan was eating all of the baby food because he was. I was in an abusive relationship, which I actually told you multiple times that I was being abused, which is why I'm now back in Somerset and had to flee Middlesbrough, and it's why I'm in a hotel. I explained this to you out of
Yeah,
the
that's why I
trust.
helped you.
No, don't fucking turn around and say that it was help. There were times when you had sent me £25 and you turned around and said, oh, it's going to take ages to send. Then you sent £25 on top of that within a matter of minutes just to push the payment through. I've got all of it, okay? So if you want to sit there
Yes,
and deny it, right, yes, there you go.
you're right.
And I've got a recent email, one of the most last emails that you sent me, which is quite recent, where I said to you, I will pay you back on the 11th, which is
And I
tomorrow.
didn't want it. I
You
don't
said,
want
I
it
don't
still.
want it,
okay,
Daytona. I
but then
don't
you
want
can't be
it.
bringing this to the app and throwing it in her face. You did just a few minutes
The
ago.
only reason that I'm bringing it to the app is because she brought it to the app in
No,
a
But the
friggin'
money,
live.
No,
no,
you
I've never
brought it
said
to the
about
app
it.
so people would feel fucking sorry for you. You got on here on live when you don't even
No,
go
I'm
live.
showing
You
it
said
that
you
she
weren't going to go
used
live.
me.
You
I never
started
used
crying. You
you.
started getting people to fucking feel bad for you when you were fucking lying all along.
I
Come
never
on,
used
Casey, just
you.
Because I
fucking stop.
misworded it.
Fucking stop.
when it comes to the money, Casey, you were in my live yesterday when I talked about the money behind the scenes. You
Queen,
can't give
I
it
don't
away.
I don't want my money back. I
Okay, but you
stated
can't
I don't
continue
want my money
to
back.
label her
The
as
only
using you or
reason,
throwing it in her
no,
face.
You even
the only
stated that
reason
I
I
was
brought it
taking
up,
little jabs at you yesterday in Queen's Live because I have it recorded because I was in there in your live this morning when really I was responding to Queen about what she was fucking talking about.
you were repeating the same things I was saying almost,
No,
Sunshine.
I was repeating what Queen was saying, how people with mental health issues should get off the fucking app if they fucking feel like their mental health is being fucking threatened. That's what I was repeating. And that's exactly what Queen was talking about at the time.
Sunshine,
Because she even fucking commented towards me.
You're
sunshine,
right.
quit letting this get you. Quit. Can we just calm down, y'all? Calm down, calm down. What's gonna be the end goal? Can we
Where are
stop
we
this,
done?
y'all?
Are we done
What?
talking about each
Right.
Yes.
other?
What's the end goal?
Yes, the end goal, honestly, that's why I was just trying to post all my receipts yesterday and I wanted it to be done. Okay, I never even wanted, I did not want this live to happen. Okay, I
No,
thought,
you did.
I
You
know,
did want
no,
this live to
no,
Sunshine,
happen.
no,
You
Sunshine.
did.
I
sunshine.
was
Hold
getting
on,
people messaging me, and I'm telling you this. I did go off a hearsay,
Casey.
and I
Casey, hold
shouldn't have
on, Casey.
reacted. No, I should.
Casey.
Once, please let me just finish what I'm
No,
saying.
baby, hold on, Casey. Give me 1 second. You've
Because
been
you
talking
did
the
want
whole
this live to
live.
happen. I
You've
told
been talking
Queen,
the whole
I'm good
live.
with going back to our original agreement. Don't talk on me, and we won't fucking do this. You wanted this fucking live. Don't fucking
Right.
front. Don't fucking lie to people. Queen, did he not?
Sunshine.
And don't try and
Sunshine, let
make
me
out that
speak.
I was racist about Petty either when you were racist about the boy
You
that I
did
was
say
going out
that.
with. No, you were
You
racist about
did
the
say
boy I
that,
was
and
going out
no,
with.
I did not. You are
I've
going
got it
to
all
say
recorded, sweetheart.
lies right now. I hope go get the screenshots
Yeah, I am going
because
to.
I've
Don't worry.
Can you
never.
bring
Petty has everything.
Daytona? Can you bring it to us?
I can. I can show you that. Yeah. I have to
Okay,
get my other
Okay,
phone and show you that.
There
But yeah,
come
he
injustice
literally
for
was
all
racist.
said. That's exactly what I was
He called my
thinking.
ex-partner the N-word and then called him a
no,
That's
I
not
did
important, y'all.
not.
R-E-T-I-R-D.
Hey,
I have it
hey,
all.
that's not important. Y'all stop. Please, let me talk. Please, y'all. Please stop. Please. This is going left. Y'all going back and forth. It's not, y'all ain't trying to reach no common ground right now. Yeah, it's like it's tit for tat right now.
No
Stop
common
it.
ground with him. I'm
Please.
done with
Hold
But
on,
him.
boo. Hold on,
wait,
boo.
You
Hold on, boo. Hold on, boo. Because everybody feels that valid. Casey, you are wrong. You did wrong. Period, point blank. You wrong. Stop it. Your receipts are, it is what it is. It's already out here. When you put her kids up, it was off limits. Leave it alone, baby. You ain't doing that. You're not making it better. You only making it worse. You constantly trying to throw her flowers in her face like, why you doing it? It's not cool. Leave it alone. Daytona, if you want to end game, quit speaking to him. Quit giving him that energy like you constantly, every
Honey, I
time he
haven't
posts
spoken to
something,
him
you
since
don't got to
October.
comment.
I
It's
haven't
okay.
spoken
You
to him
don't
since
have to
October.
comment
He
on it,
popped
though.
up. He popped
It's
up, yeah,
okay.
unblocked me on TikTok, and then tagged me in posts he made about
It's
me, my stories.
okay. You can be the bigger
right, well,
person. We all
but
And
grown.
yeah,
Be the bigger
like
person.
me and Daytona, we were not good friends before this, or even now. I go into her live every once in a while. I'll fucking hit the like button on her fucking videos, and I did message her that question. But we do not fucking talk every day.
No,
We
we're
do
not
not
besties
fucking
like you make
converse.
out.
We don't.
No.
can,
But
look,
Casey's so wrapped up in his head thinking that I'm best friends with all of the people that substantially don't like him. I'm sorry, Casey, that people don't like you, but it's not influenced by me.
Not influenced by me. It's influenced by your fucking behavior.
look,
Queen, I
Daytona.
want to address
At the end,
Kendra when all this over. I want to address Kendra when all this over. Because Kendra, excuse me, y'all know y'all because I'm finna go left. But Kendra, I want you to grab a box because you be having so much to say. And this ain't the first day that you done had so much to
We're
say.
not bringing Kendra into
You
this
need to.
conversation.
Hold
Kendra,
on,
like,
sunshine. Hold on, baby.
no,
respectfully,
I
Miss
don't want.
Unknown,
It's
we're not
something
going to bring
whole
Kendra into
totally
this one.
different.
Just take no.
This is
Please just
something
leave
whole
Kendra out of it.
totally different. And I
Why? Because
clearly
Kendra's
said
someone else that you ran
after
to with
he's
bullshit.
done,
That's why.
sunshine. So y'all need to
No,
listen.
because she does know everything.
You
hey,
ran to her
She
everybody,
with
does.
bullshit.
everybody, mute up for a second, please. Let me take control for 5 seconds. Trailer Park, what, sweetheart?
I was just going to be patiently waiting, sending some like loving vibes up here, but I do feel like Wasty Casey does owe Goose an apology because he did the same thing to her, I think.
Oh,
No,
I
I
remember
don't.
that.
And no,
And
I
Joyce
don't
as
owe
I
that
well.
remember.
apology. I don't know if you remember about the 10 different people that came into the live that day to confirm everything that happened because all of our conversations happened in public.
Goose is the enchanted goose, which
Yes.
also Casey, after like when he first came at me a few days ago, said like accused me of just being friends with her because they hate each other, which I don't know if anybody knows, but Goose and I've been friend like off and on friends with Goose since before I've been with Petty, which is fucking 3 to 4 years now.
I don't only assume that because of the story.
Hey, what about Callie
I
though
did
as
tell you a
well?
story
You've
that
been keeping shit on Callie too.
I did believe was true, and Goose knows that story. So go ahead and tell it if you want. But
No, I'm just saying
that
that's
is
the only
not why
reason I
you have an
assumed
issue with
that.
Goose. My story is not the same issue that you have with Goose.
No, it's not.
And Joyce.
It's definitely not. What about
And
Joyce?
everybody else. What do you mean, what about Joyce?
Leave Joyce alone.
Leave Joyce alone. Hang on, hang on. You've sent me a lot
Don't
of
do
fucking
this right now.
messages.
Why?
Don't do it right now. Okay, right. Okay. All right. I'll
He
do it on
doesn't
my
want
own
his lies
platform.
to
I mean, at
be.
this
He
point,
doesn't want his
No,
lies to be
I'll do it on
exposed.
my own platform. Don't worry about it.
well, wait. I don't want. Look, my end goal at this point right now, Daytona, is for everyone to be able to just knock it off, and I don't want you stressed out. You're already dealing with a lot on in real life.
Thing, Queen, is Daytona wasn't doing anything. I wasn't doing anything.
I
The only
know, I
person that
know, I
was doing
know,
something was Casey.
I
I hadn't
know.
heard from him in since November, and my
But I
life was
want,
going
but I
partially
want
okay
you
until he
to
popped back up.
you have a voice on here too, Daytona, and I know you said you wanted to present something. You're more than welcome to go get that stuff if you want, so we can just get it done and out now. We all stressed now, so let's be stressed now
I
so
don't
we
know
don't
if
do
you
it
listened to
tomorrow.
anything I said, but I'm currently homeless. I don't have my other phone with me.
Oh,
I can get that, and I can put it all over my TikTok if you would like to play that game because he did it to me.
I wasn't being disrespectful. I
No,
didn't try to.
I've just had enough. Like I've literally had enough. I'm not being disrespectful to you either, Queen. I've literally just like my tone has changed because I am severely fucking angry right now. I cannot contain it, and how he's just sitting up in that box, acting like a victim, pretty much acting like a child. I can't sit here and do it anymore. He's meant to be how old? This is
There
disgusting
was like
behavior.
Sorry, I wasn't. So,
I think a
Go
lot
and
of it
smoke
you
another
may
bowl,
be
do a few
perceiving.
mushrooms, and you might sort your
More
fucking head out,
discussing that
right?
he's the one that brought it. He's the one that wanted it brought out into the open, and he only made himself look stupid.
Of course he is, because he
I looked
unblocked me
stupid
after
prior.
months and posted about me and had the cheek to tag me in the videos. Like, darling, why don't you just ring me and talk to me? Oh, you can't, because I
That
intimidate
was
you. Every
because of
time I come into
Teddy's
every
live,
time I
man.
come into a live, you've got something to say about it. You got funny and thought I fancied Robert. Okay, I've got all
I
the
didn't say you
messages.
fancied
Yes, you
Robert.
did. You got funny about me being friends with him. You're like, he likes you more than he likes me. It's weird behavior, Casey. Weird.
I said I was staying out of there because I
No,
felt
no,
like he
you
only
didn't.
wanted.
I've got the Snapchat messages. You literally didn't say that. You said to me,
Okay.
"Oh, Robert likes you more than he likes me. He's more of your friend." Blah blah blah. Like being weird and jealous and petty. It's fucking
Not
freaky.
petty. I thought.
It's not petty. Everything
Oh
you've
my
done is
god.
petty, including this.
I literally said I was just gonna stay out of that group because I thought they were just being nice to me because you were there.
Hold on, Smash what's up.
Hey guys.
Hey.
So I am kind of another one that's, um, I've been sent a lot of things, and I have talked a lot with Casey. I think we all know. And right now, Casey, first and foremost, you need to get that baby off your page, like ASAP.
Yeah,
And
you're right.
two, this can go on for literally years, probably. And I think that, like, I know that all of this happened the other day. I guess I wasn't there. I didn't know that you guys had already had a conversation about not going live or talking about it. So I do think that the best thing that you could do, Casey, is remove the videos, stop talking about it. You know what I mean? This is not ever going to get anywhere. And I don't blame any of you guys for having feelings and being enraged, because I don't fully agree with everything that you've done. You know, I love you. But you have done, you know what I mean? It's just looking really bad right now. I know that you wanted to defend yourself, and that's fine. But right now, I think it's just kind of making matters worse for not only your own mental health, but, both of those women as well. And you guys can go tit for tat all day long, and it's not going to help. It's just going to make things worse. So that's just my 2 cents. I think, Casey, you should
Yeah.
drop it and leave it at that. And I love you, and
Alright.
I know that some of this is hard to hear. Um, and I think maybe sometimes you should just try to sit and listen. Sometimes, you know what I mean. But I love you guys. I'm not going to steal any more time.
Oh, you're fine. Look, Casey, I think that unfortunately with some of the stuff that on your end it's just hearsay. Like I know that there was a lot more phone conversations behind the scenes with people, but there's nothing like on paper that Miss Sunshine ran and said anything. The only thing that you showed me was the comment just that I have of her saying, like, be a man, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But like that may not, it might be to you a potential transphobic comment, or it
No,
could
that's
just be
just
her talking
somebody.
and treating you like a
Yeah.
man because you know um women say it all the time um to men to be a man. It doesn't mean that we're calling you anything less than a man. But the comments that you keep saying has happened, I don't have anything to go on. I can't hold you accountable for that if we don't have anything.
You're right.
But I do think that the last 2 days have been a bit alarming because I thought we were okay. I had not heard Sunshine in anybody's live or in a box. I mean, I know Miss Sunshine has gone live, but she's not hinted at you. She
I
hasn't been in anybody's box hinting at you, and you're
I
the
can
only one that
admit
I saw that hinted at still making jabs about her.
you're right. I can definitely admit that I shouldn't have listened to hearsay, and I
Hearsay is dangerous.
apologize. You're right, and it's literally what got me into this problem a month ago. But you're right, and I 100%. I apologize, Miss Sunshine. I know that that is irrelevant now. Um, but yeah, and I do sincerely apologize for posting the photos of your child, Daytona.
Yeah, take the babies
Um,
down.
yeah, I
When it comes to receipts, you gotta protect the babies. You could have scratched out their name, their photos, whatever was on it. I haven't seen it, but it sounds like it's a little personal for her. And I feel like you might post and you might hit that live button out of emotion before you think about it, or you say things. I've heard you say some crazy things on a live out of emotion, and then realize like, ooh, I shouldn't have said that. You know what I mean?
yeah, you're right, 100%. I definitely I can agree. I knew when I ended that live, um, that it was a mistake. But yeah, the videos are all gone. Um, it's taken everything down.
Okay. Well, I mean, at the end of the day,
That
take a
was
break.
it.
Stop talking about these ladies. I don't think these ladies have any more patience to talk about you. Um, and please stop, everybody. Like, this is a learning lesson for anybody who gives out, like I said, money behind closed doors to friends, girlfriends, boyfriends. If you gonna give it out, you can't be turning around and holding it over their head
That
later
was
when y'all fall out,
no.
because
That was that. I never was holding it over her head. She was saying that I was going to, so she kept insisting that she was going to send it back, and I the date came and went that she said it was gonna she was sending it back, and yeah, that was over a month ago.
right. But you
Yeah,
did admit
I
that
still don't
you
want it
didn't
back.
want it back.
I still 100% don't want it back. I still don't want it back. But that was exactly like that was my point, is that she kept saying that I was just trying to hold that over her head, and then
But you
like
did, sweetheart. You did it tonight. If
I
you
did
already
it
made an
tonight. Yes,
agreement that you didn't want it back, then the money should have never been spoke on tonight in regards to you and Daytona issues. Do you understand? It does look like you're holding it over her head. Even if you guys made an agreement that you didn't want it back, you still like threw it in her face.
fair enough. I'm sorry. The only reason that I felt like I should do that was because that was stated in the live. Just wanted to show people that, just like I said, like I don't know. You're right.
I'm not babying him. I'm just trying to talk. You get more with honey than you do vinegar when it comes to me. So I'm not going to sit here and yell at him and say, "This is what you're doing," because you shut down. So I'm just getting him to understand that that was throwing it in her face.
Yeah, you're right.
But
Um,
like, this needs to be like,
it is like dead now. The only reason I came back to the app was because like after that live I wanted to defend myself, and like I didn't really have any intention of like sitting here. It's not especially a comfortable situation in like any lives anymore. And like I'm not trying to be rude, but no, the situation with Goose was definitely a different situation, and that all happened publicly, like in front of everybody. I wouldn't have any private calls, so I don't know how I would have done anything to her, and I didn't bring it to Petty. I blocked her and was moving on. I didn't bring anything forward.
Right.
No, I didn't want to talk to you anymore. That's why I kept blocking every account that you were contacting me from. And I don't even want to reiterate this, Goose. I'm not going back over this again. There was literally like, what did I say on her? I
Well, you basically, well, if we're going to get into that, you basically, from what I remember, is this whole Goose situation is that she was obsessed with you, basically. From what, if I, Goose, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but basically it came off that she was trying to pursue you and she was saying inappropriate jokes towards you, and
yeah,
you felt some type of way.
yeah, pretty much. We didn't have like res- I don't even know. This was so long ago. But yeah, that was all public, and so I don't know what could have been like. Everybody saw what I was saying to her. So yeah, I got several messages on several different accounts. I got like two or something. This was like 6 months ago, but I got two or something on TikTok, and then I was getting it on Instagram as well.
Well, I think it's probably best. Um, I mean,
But yeah,
I'm reading
I
some
am.
information down here, but if you have photos of others on this app in real life, please don't post them. Don't be
No,
sending
I'm
them
not.
around
I'm not posting anything else. Like I'm
because that's
literally
not fair,
getting
and
off of
that's
the app. I, no,
and
I'm.
when it comes to your feelings on Goose and this, that, and the other, again, it's probably all perspective at this point. We know how Goose is. I don't ever feel like Goose has made some, like me personally, anyway, from what I've ever witnessed. I've never seen her um, say something super duper uncomfortable. But again, everyone has a different perspective on things. Casey, you know that
I.
you
I'm not trying to reiterate anything.
I know, but from my experience with you before we had our talk, you just have a way with talking to ladies on the back end, and it could maybe for you seem just being super friendly, and you're just trying to make friends, and in some other perspective, it could be a little like, are we are we crossing that boundary, or like what is it? You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
so,
but we never we didn't talk really on the back end. But also, what she's talking about with my charge, I'm not charged. I got arrested. It was like domestic, but it was like not physical anything. We were in like towns apart, but she cheated on me with like 13 different men in our garage, and
I'm listening. I
sorry, I no, I never assaulted her, and I've never in my life I've never put my hands on a woman in my entire life, ever. I've never. She can still hear you. What does that mean? Oh, sorry. No, she was an hour away from me the night that this happened. And I've never been charged with anything assault. It was a harassment charge. And yeah, I like called her like 10 or 15 times. And Queen,
I'm listening.
I um sorry. I'm just like I tried to like on a live that night, and I don't even know because of the the messages, or the phone call. Sorry, I got arrested, and then I just got like a mental health diversion.
Okay. Let's just clear the air. Let's just, since she's already put it in the chat. Like, did you for real go ahead and like, Casey? Did you go in public and take photos of Samantha?
No, that's not what she's saying. That's not what she's saying.
What is she saying?
When I first started on TikTok, when everything was going down with Poppy,
Oh, he posted
there
photos
was
of her around town.
there was I had a sticker with their face on it that said "Leave Poppy alone," and I was in because we're in the same town, so I put some on some bus stops and stuff.
Why would you do that,
I
Casey?
don't know. I was just trying to impress my friend.
Do you know how damning that could be to
you're
someone's mental health to see their face?
I you're right.
Does she
It
know
was
you've
weird as
done this?
pick.
Has she spoken on, does
I
anyone know
don't
if Samantha has spoken on seeing anything like that in her town?
I don't
Because
think
you
so.
owe her a fucking
You're right.
apology.
You're right.
Because if she's seen it, could you imagine how paranoid I would be if it was me?
Yeah.
Casey.
I didn't tell you. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, again, at the end of the day, that's getting far too deep into this app and
No,
impress your
that
friends.
that was literally the first couple weeks that I was on, and in the Discord, and I was just trying to kiss everybody's ass, and I don't know. Her and Poppy were really going at it, and she was really upset, and I just wanted to like cheer Poppy up. I don't know.
So Poppy was
It
aware
was
that this was happening.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to. I knew it was wrong. Like I Yeah, I totally can. And you guys can invite Samantha in, and I'll apologize too. I already like I didn't take accountability for this, but I
All right,
did
let me
tell
make
her
sure she's
that.
not. Yeah, let
No,
me.
don't pull Poppy into this,
No, no,
please.
no. It's not Poppy. I'm trying. Yes. Can my mods go in and unblock Samantha? If she's not on the block list, I gotta unblock her a different way. Hold on. Because that's something like.
It's fucked up.
Hold on.
But I do. Um, I'm in that town every week because of my doctor's appointments, and they weren't up for very long. They got taken down by the next time I was at the next appointment that I was at. Yes, I am in therapy,
Is she still
and I
somewhere to
am.
be? Somewhere. Somewhere to be. Hold on. Let me unblock her. And I don't have her blocked for anything malicious or any hate. I just try not to. I don't want to like. Her and I have our differences, but we've let it go and we're fine. I just choose not to end up falling into people's lives and stirring up drama. So I block myself. So I unblocked her Samantha Somewhere to Be account. This one. Let's see if you guys can see it. Ooh, can't see with a green screen. Hold on. Oh shit. Oh no. That's right. I unblocked it. I see you sharing, Shelly. We might as well just get that out the way and apologize, because then we don't have you don't have to redo this all over again.
It just said
So
it was
the stickers were
the
of her face, correct?
yeah, it was like just a small, like, inch and a half by inch and a half picture of
You
her
said
face. It
unblock
wasn't
cast.
anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, she should be here. She's unblocked. She can come in whenever she wants. Let me get Cass. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Cass. Okay. This is the one I unblocked. Let me know if she still uses that one. That's the one for Cass. Ooh, hold on. Oh, there she is. What's going on? Okay.
I
Um,
I need.
so hold on. This was not a live about you at all. But Daytona was saying it in the comments, and I just want Kaci to apologize to you. Kaci admitted that when you and Poppy were going at it months ago, Kaci printed your face on stickers because you guys shared the same town, and he stuck your face all over town.
Not. It was like not completely up for a town, and they
In
went
public. He
for very
posted your
long. But
face. He
yes, you're
posted
right.
your
I
face
did.
publicly.
I was in Belleville for my doctor's appointments, and when everything was going on with Samantha, with Poppy, I was just trying to like impress her and make her feel better, and I did print off some stickers and I put them like in Belleville and like a couple bus stops and at the clinic.
What photos did you use?
It was just a photo, uh, the one where you were. It was literally just your face, um, a picture of you with glasses on.
Like the one
I don't
from
have it anymore. It was
before
back in
surgery
like.
that everybody was posting on their green screen?
Yes, I do believe so. It was just your
Sunshine, what
face.
what are you talking about? He goes to the clinic you work at. What are you talking about?
I don't know that for sure.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna say this once over, okay? I just got my life back together and I just started an amazing job, which is a huge fucking opportunity for me in this shithole town.
Yep.
So if you guys are gonna start fucking with my work, you win. I'll
No, no,
discontent.
no,
I'll completely fucking. I'll take
no,
everything down.
Samantha.
No, this was
Samantha,
old. This is
absolutely not.
old. I just felt like it was not right. I felt it was wrong. It was dirty move. I felt like I asked people if you had ever seen a sticker of you in public, like if you've been paranoid or you didn't know where it was coming from, and I just wanted to make sure that if you had or you heard or what or you didn't hear that you knew that that's what happened. And Kaci, if you know where these stickers are and if they're still up, you need to take them.
See, Sunshine, this is the problem, and I'm gonna try really hard to just keep my composure right now, okay? Because I've been doing a really good job at that, okay? You're talking about a clinic. I just started
I go to
a
the
job
no,
at a
no.
clinic a month ago,
I
Sunshine.
Yeah, Sunshine,
I
just
went to
stop.
the.
Just
I
let this
went
be
to.
between them and the stickers.
It was the Quinty. I go to the Quinty decompression pain clinic, and
Okay,
I.
well, that's
This
not where I
was
work.
okay, and that was like it was about 8 months ago, like or 7 months ago. I want to say like April or May,
Yeah,
and
this
I've
isn't
been
so.
around since, and I haven't seen that. Like I was there like 2 weeks afterwards, and they were gone. Um, like the one, so I don't the ones that are like all closed. I don't think that they were up for very long,
Okay,
and
well,
I do sincerely apologize, Samantha.
I appreciate that. I hope people understand that this is an app, okay? Like
You're right.
I've learned a lot this year, and you know what? Like people or not like people, like this has to stop. Like if
Right.
you're gonna call somebody out on the app, that's one thing. But going personal, like I've got both my kids living with me right now. And I understand that a lot of people in the US can't get here, so I'm not worried about that. But like I do have a daughter on social media. Like I this shit has to stop. It literally has to stop.
Well, I just felt like he deserved to hear that because I would be absolutely mortified.
I was the one
and
that brought it
just
up. Sorry, Samantha. I don't know you. I
and
haven't spoken to you before, but Casey did have a habit of boasting about the fact that he was the one that posted your face all around town. So I just thought if he wants to out people, I'm going to out him for doing that because as a woman, that's fucking disgusting to have that done to you.
I honestly cannot believe what I am hearing from Casey.
right,
What a dirty damn thing to do to somebody, hon. That
it
is about the
is.
lowest of lowest you could go. And damn you for doing it to somebody like her.
You're right.
Damn you.
I You're right. It was like it was the wrong thing to do. I like I
Here's the
My
thing, though.
personally,
God,
and
what is wrong with you people?
a lot.
Y'all are taking this app way too far. Y'all could have endangered her. You could have got her fired. All it took was the right person to see those stickers. Do you understand that, Casey?
Absolutely. And
You're a
just so
damn
we're
dirty
sure,
shame of a
man,
person to do that.
so,
You're a
you're
damn
right.
dirty shame of a person. And if I were you, I would disconnect from this app and I'd go somewhere else and hide because
Okay.
people are going to start coming out of the woodwork on your ass. I guarantee you. Because I am. I got nothing to lose. My days are on this earth are numbered, Casey. So I ain't
Exactly.
got nothing to lose. Oh boy, this just burns my ass. You people have taken this app way too far to endanger a woman that is a good woman. And to
You're
do
right.
this to
And
her,
just
oh, damn
no,
you.
just
Damn you to
you're
hell.
Also,
you're completely
children, may
right.
I
And
add,
just
because
so
he knows that my child's son is dangerous and he's posted my son on a fucking app. He knows that. Which is still there, by
and
the way. You haven't taken it down.
I did. It is gone,
You might want to
and
double check.
it is gone. And Samantha, I just want to, just so you're like for your peace of mind, like I didn't have any like, it was a like an inch and a half or 2 inch like by 2 inch maybe
It doesn't matter
picture,
what it was,
and
Casey. You
no,
shouldn't have
I
done it.
understand, and it only had like it had
It could have
a
been a picture of her
TikTok name
toe,
on
and
it.
you still shouldn't have done it.
I understand that, but it just had like your TikTok name on it. I didn't have your real name
Oh,
or
that's even
anything on it like
worse.
that.
What
No,
the
I
fuck? That's even
apologize.
worse.
You know
I'm
what?
sorry. I'm just trying to be honest.
No,
I
you know
think you
what?
should leave,
Listen,
Casey.
I listen. This is all I'm gonna say because I honestly like I swore that this app would never affect me the way it has in the past, and I meant that. I meant every word of it. If you're apologizing for what you did, then I appreciate that, and I respect that you are doing that. Now, like I said right now, the only thing that I care about is me, my kids, and my job. There are people on here that I love and care about, but ultimately those three things come first. I am truly taking the steps that I have to take. I lost the weight. I got myself a good job opportunity in this shithole town. And I'm soaring. Like I am doing everything I can to better my life. So
I'm
that's
really
all I'm
sorry.
saying. Like don't fuck with people's shit. Like just don't. Like I'm a single mom. This is like getting me off of disability and helping me to be successful again, which is ultimately all I've ever wanted for the last few years. So just please everybody please just stop fucking with people's personal lives. Like I'm a
I just
mom
want to say none
with
of you
two
would have known
kids.
about this if I didn't bring it up. So that's how sneaky Casey is. I just want to say that, okay?
I
I apologize
appreciate
for
it.
bring it up, but I couldn't sit back and keep it quiet.
And quite
Same with you
honestly,
taking the piss out of someone for naked nudes just because they weren't attractive to him. He took the piss out of them, right? It's disgusting.
and I agree 100%. This, listen, there was a point on this app when I was a little too involved, but never went personal. Did I call people out on this app? Was I a little bit rude and disrespectful at times? Queen can attest. Absolutely, I didn't think things through all the time. But never once can anybody say that I put any of their personal life in jeopardy whatsoever because I am dead against it. I spent a lot of time on this app while I was going through weight loss surgery. My daughter had just moved out. I really didn't have anything to do with my time, and that's when all of this started. Now my life has changed immensely, and these are the things that I'm completely focused on. I just, first of all,
I would like to talk to Poppy. I'm sure she's not in here, but I will be messaging her to talk to her. But the point of
She didn't ask me to do anything. So just so you know, Samantha, she never asked me to do anything like that. I took it out of
okay, so
upon
here's my
myself to
question.
do
Here's
that.
my question for you. Why did you care so much about somebody else's? I get it. I get it. We all have friends on here. We all have friends on here that have been hurt. But why? And I get it. We've all said it. I'll go down for that person. Like
She was
I,
aware. Sorry, I didn't know I was muted. I was saying she was aware though, and it's kind of I know she'd be rolling with Samantha, which is fine, but like that's kind of fucked up.
well, see, and that whole thing with her honestly went way too far. Like the obsession and the constant. You know what I mean? Like it went way too far, but she has since like apologized to me and I've accepted it and we've been completely cool ever since.
Would like not tell you that your face is stuck on things
Yeah,
in
if
your
she knew
area?
and didn't say anything to me, that's fucked up. Like
Right. Sorry, I didn't mean to curse.
Can I jump in? I,
Sorry.
some of the or the lady that was up here, she kept saying, "You people, you people." No, 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 not you people. But we felt it was only right for Samantha to know because, again, the shock of maybe coming across this and being like, "Why didn't anybody tell me?" No, we understand we're all on different sides. No one's coming at you. We just wanted you to know because I would be shocked if I see my face on a bus stop.
well, to be honest with you, that I know of, nothing came of it that I know of. But now after this, I will be deactivating my Facebook again because I just recently reactivated it and stuff because I've been ignoring people in my real life because of people on this app that I was scared of. But I just
Samantha, I have to go back to that clinic. I go back every 2 weeks, and I was there like 2 weeks afterwards, and they weren't up there anymore.
yeah, no, and I believe you, and like I said, I haven't had any negative, like nothing that I'm aware of has happened from the result of you doing it. That does it make it okay? Absolutely
No.
not. But like these are the things that like
And thank God nothing did, but the fact of the matter is going that far is too
yes,
You're
it's
totally,
ridiculous.
you're honestly correct. You're 100% right. I don't know why I thought that was okay to do. Um,
It's
it's
just
not
like
about
the
being
yeah,
nice, justice for all. It's not. It's just I don't have it in me anymore to stress myself out over this app. Like I really don't. Like I've got way more important things going on. If anything, it's not about being nice, it's about maturing and being able to say, you know what, you fucked up, but I respect the fact that you're, apologizing now, even though it took somebody else calling you out to do it.
you're right.
Like
Yeah.
I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes. Like I'm nothing like that. Nothing like that. I've ran my mouth a lot, but not like that. And you have to remember, that people are in certain situations and stuff like that, and you need to be mindful. Like people's real lives are off limits. Like I don't care how much you dislike somebody, it's off limits. This is an app.
You're
Some
right.
people get on here. My family, my extended family, doesn't even know that I'm like on here. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I totally understand. And it's like I knew it was wrong a long time ago when um, I don't know. I can't, like, there's no rationalizing or making this okay, but like I was like really new to the app and all of this, and I don't know. I was just trying to make friends and impress. It was a stupid thing to do, and like this happened like well before the last conversation, like the conversation that you and I had. Um, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to
I
all
don't,
of
I
you.
don't know. I don't know what conversation you're referring
The
to.
one, oh sorry, when we
Because I
just like
honestly
the
don't
brief
even know who you
conversation,
are, except that you're friends with Smashley or were friends with. Like, I honestly don't even know
oh,
who you are.
when you came to me, we were in a live, Florida Man's Live the one day, and you asked me if I was the like wasty Casey that was talking like crap about you, and I just like I so yeah, I was the one, and I was doing it for just being a little pick me, and that I apologized. It was a couple months ago. Sorry.
Mm. Well,
Sorry.
I just came up to ask a really quick question, and I shared the live with Samantha and told her that someone wanted to apologize to her because me and Samantha are cool.
Right.
But Casey, I know you and I have already had conversations. You've apologized profusely to me for taking part in the screen recordings or picture taking with Rissa, and I've accepted that apology, but I just have one question. Are there any pictures of me floating around out there anywhere?
No, there's not, Cartel.
Okay. All right, thank you. I just wanted to ask that because hearing this is like kind of mind blowing, and I know that he was involved in that, and although we've talked, he's apologized. I've accepted it, and we're good. I I, I really was concerned about that because
You've
that's
made a lot of women worry now, to be honest with you. It doesn't matter what part of country you're in either. Do you know what I mean? The fact that, like, Casey, you would say to me that you could. What was it that you said about my ex partner? You could have someone random turn up at his work and do something to him. You said that you could do that from where you are in Canada, right? Also, you just said about being a pick me. You were being a pick me. Remember that time when I was in
and
Petty's
he
life?
did
All I was
admit
doing
that
was
to
commenting.
me. Daytona,
Yeah,
he did say
yeah,
he said when I did that, I was being a huge pick me.
yeah.
I was trying to
But
make
he had the
friends.
cheek to call me a
I
pick me when I was in Petty's live just commenting, and he literally made out like I fancied Petty, and then he went on to talk about all the women that are thirsty in Petty's live. There's a weird jealousy thing going on. I don't know what it is, but I think you need to get some psychological help around it because it's not helping you on this app at all. You literally used to have a go at me for not waking you up to let you know when Petty was live.
well, let's be real, Casey. You learned what a pick me was from me that night when you asked me. Remember? But you did say that you were new to the app. You were trying to ride for people that you thought were your friends. But I'm just gonna leave you on this note. If friends need you to do something dirty or twisted to someone else to consider you a friend, then you need to reevaluate who you think your
Nobody,
friends are.
nobody
Honestly.
made me do. Nobody made me do anything.
That's even
That's
worse.
this is all stuff that I did. I
Right.
understand. You're right, and I did this all on my own.
And the fact
I
that you could
was.
do that to somebody who never actually did anything to you is concerning to me. Like, you need to
100%.
get yourself some help.
Yeah. The
I
fact I've got a
am. I'm
matching
in therapy
tattoo
right
with
now.
you as well blows my fucking mind. The fact that we like got matching tattoos blows my fucking mind. Because do you know what I got to do now? I got to go cover up a fucking tattoo like I did because we had the same tattoo. Do you know what I mean? Like you literally you manipulated my brain that much, Casey, that you've actually made me unwell. On top of already being physically unwell, you've actually made me poorly. Do you understand how your actions have bigger consequences to people around the world? All of these women that you try, we've had open discussions where you've said to me you would write songs just to make friends. You would, and I'm not coming at you for this, by the way, because
Yeah.
I have BPD and I've done the same thing. Okay, but you write songs to make friends. You do things. You used to write letters at school to make friends and to be that type of person. Do you understand what I mean? Like, I'm not coming at you for this. I'm done coming at you now. I don't have any energy to give you over this situation. I just want you to know that the things that you do, you make permanent decisions on temporary feelings, and that's the most dangerous thing you could ever fucking do. Does that make any sort of
Yeah, you're
sense to
right.
you? Like the things that you do, I'm not
Yes,
coming at
you.
you from hate. I'm coming at you because I genuinely care. I'm concerned for your welfare and your mental health because you have literally depleted so much. And when I first started speaking to you, I thought you were fucking amazing. I genuinely did. I thought you were amazing. I thought we connected on so many levels. I could speak to you about anything to the point where I spoke to you about my personal life. I shared pictures of my son with you. Do you understand? I trusted you, and now, sadly, I don't have trust for anybody in my life whatsoever. My whole family's fallen apart, everything. I do not have trust for a single soul apart from my children. That's a really sad place to be in life.
Comment cousins, real quick. You guys keep saying that it's her choice if she had a matching tattoo. I don't think she's blaming him for
No,
doing.
no, I'm not blaming
She's
him. It was
just,
something
she's
that we
just
did together.
right. She's just disappointed that now she has to cover up those memories. And I mean, again, it was by choice, but don't
Of
don't
course it
don't.
was, yeah. But now those memories are situated with something very negative in my life. So now I need to remove that.
Yeah. Real
I
quick, Trey
I have
Streets
to get
is.
going.
Wait, hold on. Trey needs to talk to you real quick. She's been waiting.
Hey, Casey. So I just have a quick question. I appreciate you being truthful about stuff. Honestly, half the shit I don't know anything about. But can you clarify or like, are you behind any fake pages, any fake hate pages
No,
by chance?
no,
Okay, I just wanted to
I
ask.
can show you guys every one of my accounts. I'm
No, no,
like,
no,
I've
no. You
never
don't need
done
to do
anything
that.
like
I just
that.
wanted to ask just to see. All right, thank you. That's all. Thanks, Queen. Thank you guys for the gifts.
I
I
just
just
have
wanted to
something to say
say,
too. Sorry.
Hey Virgo, I'm gonna drop. That was the only question I had to ask. Thank you for allowing me up. Thank you for answering, Casey. I hope you're doing well, Virgo. Haven't spoken
Thank you.
to you.
You too.
Just before Casey, before you drop, we already here. So give me 5 more minutes to let Virgo say what she needs to and Fab Five. I know that they both wanted to say something, and then you can go. Promise.
Go
Five
ahead,
minutes.
Top Five. You were here first.
Okay, thank you. Casey, I woke up, was it 2 days ago, with you freaking out and spiraling in messages to me just because I recapped Petty's live to Daytona.
That wasn't why. I thought it was really messed up that like you messaged me saying that Daytona was like had always been jealous and stuff, but at the same time you were messaging Daytona.
I said it when the whole Ashley Arsenal thing went down. And I'm not getting into that because that was a few months ago.
Okay.
Things have
So
moved on, and I have not talked to you. I just started talking to you, and then things came out that I didn't know about. I was a friend to you, and to be treated that way is absolutely ridiculous. And
I
what I said to
all I
Daytona,
said
I can prove
I
by
don't, the contents
Petty.
of your conversations was irrelevant to me. I literally had just messaged you because I was saying like if what like you just messaged me to say like she's always been jealous like the day before, and then you like I see that you were messaging her at the same time. So I said like respectfully, I'm not going to be your friend anymore. Like I don't want to be your friend anymore. Like
I
because
messaged Daytona
You
first.
literally went off
Then
your emotions. You went from Daytona to me to Cali to fucking
I
back
saw
to
the receipt.
Daytona. That's what you did.
okay, I messaged Daytona, then Petty's live came out, and then like I first I messaged Daytona, then I messaged you because I believed you. But after things
Okay,
started coming out, there's reasons why I can't believe you. And after Petty's live
what
and
are you
just the
talking about?
recap I sent to Daytona and the screenshots you have posted about Daytona in my conversation of the recap of Petty's live is like the stuff you said, me
I
gaslighting
can't.
for recapping is absolutely ridiculous because
No.
I
What
have
are you
Petty's
talking
live.
Dude,
about?
look at that. Everything that was said about me, I came to Queen with receipts on. You guys might not have seen them on the forefront, which y'all don't need to see. Some shit just needs to be left unsaid. But Queen saw them. She
I
saw the fucking
swear,
receipts,
swear to
and I
God,
came with nothing but
swear to God.
receipts to prove whatever the fuck I was saying. And Sam, I was not coming at you earlier. I really was not. I was just saying he did tell me that he went to the same clinic that you worked at some point. That's all I was saying.
Well, and I
I
appreciate
don't
that,
know
and I'm
what clinic
sorry.
you work at.
Right, and I think there was just a misunderstanding. Like, he said he did it at the clinic that he goes to. I work at a clinic, yes, but it's not the same clinic. So when I heard they went to my clinic, I started freaking out because
Yes,
I
but
just started
he
that
straight out
job.
told me
And it
that
was
he
eight
went to
months
the
ago.
clinic that you worked at.
But
And if you want me to,
Sunshine,
I'll go pull up those receipts.
I get that, but it can't be possible. He said he did this back in April. I just started this job in November.
I know that's all I'm
I
saying
think
is
he's
that
just
I
saying
do
that it
come
was
with
like a
receipts,
lie.
and I have proven everything I fucking said. I have proven everything that fucking happened, or anything that he tried to say on me, or any of this. I came with receipts. Even shit that's not being mentioned right now, I came with fucking receipts.
I think she's just trying to prove that he lied about it.
He
And
lied saying that you were at that time working at the clinic that he was going
Okay.
to, but you weren't.
Okay. Yeah.
I just want to say that regardless of how you feel about Sam, I know that if she would have been in her darkest place and just been out exercising and seen a picture of herself plastered
I would have freaked.
anywhere
I would have
in her
freaked out if it
town.
happened to me.
Well, I'm just telling you that
I
I
can.
don't know
You're right.
Also,
what
I
she
didn't
would
know
have
about the
done.
stickers, just so everybody knows. I did not know about the stickers.
I'm just trying to say that I don't know what she would have done because there were times during all of this that I was seriously concerned for my friend's mental health. And this could have been really bad. And that would have been on you.
You're right.
And
I
about
feel horrible, and I'm sorry.
You should.
You're right. I honestly, it was a stupid thing to do, and like I pretty much, after I listened in on the lives a little bit, and I realized more about the going real life and shit like that, I knew that I fucked up. But I don't know. It was a stupid thing to do. I'm sorry. Like
and Casey, when I was messaging you on TikTok when you came at me, I couldn't find the screenshots that you posted because they were in the middle of a video. So af- after I saw those screenshots, I realized that those screenshots were of Daytona in my conversation, which I had six. I sent her six messages.
okay, it's
I can
you're missing the point here.
I can make the video to prove that those screenshots are the
I know
truth.
what the screenshots. I know what the screenshots are. I never disputed the screenshots. I never asked about the conversation. I don't care
Yeah,
about the
yeah, you
conversation
in the video you said that I was a gaslighter and I was lying.
because you said the conversation didn't happen. Then you said that it did happen.
The conversation of me recapping Petty's live, I never talked to you about that. All I did was recap Petty's live. That's literally
I
all
asked
I
you if you
did.
spoke to Daytona. You said no, I didn't speak to Daytona. And then I was like, okay, but I just saw this, and like this stuff is like recent. It just happened. And then you're like, no, we didn't talk. And then you were like, okay, maybe we did talk. So that's what I was referring to, not the contents of the conversation, but the fact that like you're you weren't like the story was going all over the place.
Casey, I was texting Daytona and you at the same time,
Exactly. That's what I was
and
saying.
I'm
That's exactly what
I
I was saying.
messaged Daytona after your thing came out on Petty's live. And then I messaged
Okay.
her because I realized you were lying.
Okay.
It was the same day, but I was talking to
Okay.
you
Live
first.
is about Casey lying and us proving him that he was lying when he was trying to get sympathy earlier today in his live and yesterday in his live by talking all this shit and crying and then getting angry and then talking to himself and then crying some more. This is where all this fucking shit came from.
And
Yeah.
I
Casey
had
wanted this
already,
live. He wanted this live. He got this live and it didn't turn out favorable for him. So now he's just trying to save face. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
All right.
Miss
so
Sunshine, I love you there.
Is it
I'm
okay
gonna
if I
drop
go
you.
now?
Take a breath. Virgo, did you get to say what you wanted before Casey leaves?
I did, thank you.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
I think I'm
I've
gonna drop it. Um, I'm not sure, Casey, that you would have came out and said it if you hadn't been called out by the people that already knew about it.
You're totally right because I'm ashamed of it.
I'll say it
You're
again.
right.
Obviously, you've got some stuff that's going on, and I don't pray. I'm sorry, I'm not religious, but I do believe in, positive thoughts and positive vibes and stuff like that. And I listen, as much as I may not like a person on this, I only want what everybody, like, I just want everybody to be happy and find that, silver lining and that happiness, and chase what you think you can't make happen. I truly hope that you can get the help that you obviously need, because you're obviously going through a lot. And I can tell you right now that I think maybe at one point I thought I was going to get what I needed from this app. Okay, and there are good things to this app, but you really need to just take a break, take a step back, reassess your goals and what you need to be doing, and you need to work really hard at that to get better. I'm actually very concerned about you and your mental health at this point, because I don't know how somebody would be able to just do that to somebody that never did anything to them. But regardless, I truly hope that you get yourself some help. Please don't mention me again. Don't mention the city that I live in. Don't mention my name ever again, please. I am working on me right now. And I hope that you can get to a place that you need to be at. Queen, you look beautiful. I hope the pregnancy is going well. Thank you so much for telling me, and thank you for having me.
Thank you. Everybody
Anyway,
trying to make me laugh, make me look like I'm not. I'm trying to be serious, and y'all be kikiing in the comments trying to make me laugh.
I have already
I
made a
have to go.
video
I'm.
of Pastor Petty's live about that I was not lying. And if you would like that video, I can send it to you. Otherwise, Casey, just take those screenshots down. You're making yourself look bad by lying.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you, Queen.
Yeah.
And congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
Bye. Robert.
Bye.
Robert, what do you got to say? What are you going to say?
Girl, it has been refreshed in my memory on what was being talked about the whole trying to accuse Sunshine of being transphobic.
Okay.
So it has been refreshed to me by someone that was in the conversation.
Okay.
And so the comment that was actually made was, I said, I don't like silicone willies.
Okay.
I'm going to do the full thing if I'm going to do it. We ain't going fake.
Right.
And that's where that comment came from.
Okay. So I'm not sure how your comments are getting misconstrued into Miss Sunshine's and who's being messy. Obviously, someone in your friend group, being messy.
Yeah, that's already being dealt with on a different note, but
Because I mean, it sounds like there's a messy middle person, and they okay. At the end of the day,
we
go ahead.
we both know that people like to keep stuff stirred up, and like to put words in people's mouths that wasn't there. So
Right. And I think again, a lot of this is messy boots running and telling and misconstrued, and then hitting the live button out of emotion and spiraling and all of that. And at the end of the day, I can say the Miss Sunshine did back everything she said. Do I feel like everything needs to be out there because some of it is graphic? No. But I'm not going to sit here and lie to all of you guys. You know that I'm not about that. So Miss Sunshine, mad respects to you. I know you've been stressed out too. I really hope at the end of the day we're done with this so we can move on.
This is an app, y'all are doing too much. But I just came back up here to say, Queen, you know what it is now, okay? With the Christmas tree, little Debbie's. Okay, so just hit me up. I'm like 5 blocks from Target, and they got and they got some in the back too. It wasn't just those.
Oh man,
they got more in the back.
You have some pretty displays of them Christmas trees. I'm telling you, I haven't seen a display like that yet. So
it was so pretty. I immediately thought of you, and you look what I got. I was like, oh shit! If she saw this, she would go crazy.
Oh my god, I'd go broke. I'd be like, well, there we go.
That's what I meant. Basically, I was like, gotta film it and tag her in it.
Legit,
but anyway,
I have the second box hidden away from my child and my man. It's for me and me.
I'm so glad my child is grown and don't live with me. I don't have to hide snacks no more. Okay, everything is mine. Nobody can touch it but me.
Oh my goodness. Well, I appreciate you. You guys are all sweet. I've had like
Yeah, no
probably
problem.
50 people offer to send me boxes of Little Debbie Christmas trees, but my goal is not to gain over 35 pounds with this pregnancy. So I'm trying real hard not to accept any of those offers.
I feel you. I feel you. But if you ever feel the need to say like, I think I'm gonna cheat for a week or something like that, just hit me in the DMs and we can make it happen.
Okay. Thank you,
All
sister.
right. All right. Have a good night.
Okay. Bye.
Night.
Thanks, guys, for coming tonight. I do want to say I am confirming that I did let this live be Casey's choice, majority choice. We had discussions on the back end. I made it clear that there was discussions on both ends. Some of the receipts, both of them were throwing at me this, that, and the other. I will stand on it though, Casey. Do not ever feel less than a man that you are, no matter what situation you're in. Grown folks on this app, I know y'all little freakies behind closed doors. There should never be any shaming in that. Do what you do on the back end in private. Okay. And final words from yesterday's live that I held. Stop giving money on the back end. And if you are going to give it on the back end, please don't blame or flag it over somebody's head when you guys turn and go south in your friendship or relationship. Money seems to be a root of all evil in the back, in behind closed doors. And stop going real life. Please stop. Like, have your arguments with the characters on this app. You're fine, Miss Sunshine. Have your issues with the characters on this app, okay? But like looking at people's backgrounds, their history, their houses, everybody seems to be going too far. Put all that energy into something positive. That's what I'm gonna say. Like everybody, okay? Just don't do that. People got lives. People got jobs. People got babies. Okay, that's why I just lurk, because I have a child I need to protect. That's why I don't, when I do open up myself to people off this app, I don't give them any of my personal information, not even first name. It sucks. Again, like I said yesterday, it is so much fun to be on social media, to meet so many people, but it's so lonely at the same time because you cannot open up to these folks. I need a laugh and a distraction. I'd go live, but don't trust. But don't trust what, girl? I'm live now, girl. No, I can reset. But just reach out to me if you guys need a good laugh. I'm fine. We'll figure it out. But yeah, it is very much a lonely situation on this app. But you got to protect yourself, because I'll tell you, if I would to have, she was asking Sunshine. Oh, go ahead, Sunshine. Go live, girl. Go do your thing, because I'm done. I am done. Okay? And stop going live on. Just be mad at the character, okay? Be mad at the characters. Don't be mad at the real person behind that character, and go real life. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? All right, I'm getting off. Bye. Thank you for all the support. Thank you, common cousins. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. And no more talking about each other.